What's going on? Slip is here with another league with Esper Brain Control. This is version 2.2, 2 as in cryptics and point 2 as in slightly different configuration overall, but we're running Telling Time this time as Dig paired with Peer Through Depth. So I've run Telling Time before, and it's surprisingly good for a card that nobody would ever want to run in Modern, but we're already running Brain into Jars and Beck Calls and SRAM's Expertise, so might as well go the whole hog, right? So we're going to try this out. We're going to see how this particular Dig package works. It's 5 cards. I don't think we need 6, like 4 Serum Visions and 2 Peer, but Peer has been pretty good for me, so I want to keep trying it. And Telling Time is here instead of Anticipate to think about how this interacts with land drops, right? So it's like we can take a spell that's useful and hit a land, right, if we play this on instep. If we have to main phase it for an answer, that feels worse, because if we whiff the answer, we're Telling Time locking ourselves, which is just so much lamer than Brainstorm locking ourselves into drawing something shitty the next turn. So in those feel bad moments, you really want these to be Anticipates or something else, like a Serum Visions. But we're going to give it a shot. The other difference between this and the last deck we played is that we're, instead of running 2 SRAMs and 3 Jar, I've just been really liking Jar. Jar is just really good in this deck. Overall, like everything it does in this deck, except be a top deck when you have, 2 outs, is really good. And SRAMs is like it's not that good. There are some metas where running more SRAMs would be solid, and I have one in the sideboard now. I cut the Commandeer. I think there was a Commandeer in the last one. I just haven't seen Tron enough lately, and I don't think we need to hit Commandeer to beat Tron anyway. I mean, I know we don't need to hit it to beat Tron, but it's obviously a blowout, so it's nice to have that out in a very tricky matchup that can certainly go either way. But we're running this split now, seeing how Jar is, and we'll give it a shot. I also, because we're running these 2 Peer, I decided ultimately that we would give Timely Reinforcements another chance, even though I played 1 game with it and lost, resolving it twice against Burn, which would never happen if we resolved Core Firewalker from our opening hand, unless we didn't play around Skullcrack right. So this, on the other hand, like I had a Timely in my opening hand, I resolved it twice over the course of the game and I lost. So it does get like found more easily, and that's nice. Like peering and having to bottom a Core Firewalker against Burn feels like shit. So maybe it's worth running Timely. I mean, that's something to think about. But otherwise, things I believe are basically the same. And we're running 1 Supreme Verdict in the main and 1 in the side for now. We're still not running the 3 Verdict. I think the Zealous Persecution wasn't in the last version also. A lot of Affinity running around. Feel like I might as well run a Zealous Persecution as another kind of sweeper outlet that's faster and that also interacts with our bird tokens, makes them better blockers, blah, blah, blah. We could theoretically bring it in against like an Abzan deck, something like that, I suppose. And there are a number of decks where 1/1s are pretty important. So we'll see how this goes. I'm down to 1 Engineered Explosives. I haven't played against Lantern for a long time, and this card isn't particularly, we don't really need it. Even in the matchups where it's good, we don't really need it at the moment, I think. At least we don't need 2. Like, I wouldn't board in 2 against Affinity. So we'll give this a shot and see how it goes. Cheers.